Well, what an incredible surprise that was. If you didn't already know, the Xbox Game Showcase went live on Thursday, and with it, not only did they announce the Destiny 2 was coming to the Xbox Game Pass and xCloud, where it'll be playable on mobile too, but they also dropped a huge new trailer showcasing pretty much everything we can expect to see from the new subclass, Stasis. For me, this whole Destiny announcement stole the show, beating even Microsoft's baby with Halo Infinite. But I would say that as I'm biased and I'm Destiny through and through. Now, as we focus mainly on builds here on the channel, we're not here to discuss the event. We are here to have a brief look at the new Stasis abilities and what this could mean for builds going forwards into Beyond Light. I'll keep footage from the Beyond Light trailers rolling throughout as we talk about what we saw. And well, what did we see? Well, we saw ice, a whole load of ice. We definitely got a glimpse of one super ability for each class, with the Titan's Hulk style smash into the ground causing an icy earthquake outwards, the Hunter's icy blade barrage style whirl which sent out two small icy mini axes, and the Warlock's having a grand mage staff which sends out an explosive icy pulse. We also got a look at each class's melee abilities, with the Hunter throwing two icicles, the Titan having an icy punch, because Titans, and Warlocks using their mage staff to send out an icy ball. Lastly, and most importantly, is the grenades. From what we saw, this seems to be one of the biggest game changers in Beyond Light, and from what I could tell, we saw 3 different grenade abilities. The first was quite striking, as the grenade landed on the wall and created an icy platform, opening up a new path for the players to move forwards onto. Next up, the grenade shattered on a group of onrushing fallen and froze them solid in their tracks. And lastly, the Hunter used the grenade to create an icy barrier to leap over. Now clearly we don't know exactly how these will all work together, but it's clear that Stasis will have the ability to add an icy status effect to enemies, much like the current subclasses do with Burns or Shock. And with this icy status effect, we saw a number of times from Titans and Hunters the use of a ground slam ability to shatter enemies who were encased in stasis. This ground slam could work similar to how the Warlock's Icarus Dash or Phoenix Dive works, and again it will add a whole new aspect of gameplay. The most interesting thing about Stasis though is that I believe, and from what Luke Smith said during the reveal recently, was that the Stasis subclass wasn't going to be a set out like our current subclass trees. Now this leads me to think that we might be going back to something similar in terms of subclass customization from what we had in Destiny 1, and if that's the case, then this is going to open up a whole load of build possibilities. Like imagine pairing the icy grenade to create a new platform to leap onto, using your icy ranged Warlock or Hunter melee to freeze opponents in place, and then slamming down to smash them into pieces. It's like nothing we've ever seen before in Destiny. And like I said, we don't know the whole ins and outs, but I can imagine the ice maybe having a chaining ability, like if you smash them it chains to nearby enemies and so on. It's highly likely that we will have a whole new set of mods that will be Stasis orientated too, and if these are anything to go by the latest crop of Warmind cells and Charged with Light mods, they are going to be some crazy strong build options going forwards. We also saw the Warlock Nova Bomb being used, so clearly the old supers will impact and work with the new Stasis abilities to a degree, which could open up some really interesting gameplay and fire team dynamics. I for one am excited to get a further look at Stasis and what it could bring in terms of builds going forwards. And on that, you can be sure that I'll be covering all the latest, greatest and weirdest builds right here. So if you haven't already, please smash that sub button and give this video a rating too. We don't usually do these speculation type videos, but all the new Stasis powers being shown got me thinking, and I just wanted to share my thoughts here with you all. Let me know in the comments section below which of the new Stasis abilities you like the look of the most. Like I said, we usually do build videos covering all classes and we've got plenty coming up over the next week, so please keep an eye out for them. But that's it for today's video, so as always, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.